as school got ready to end, I told Dr. Cleveland, I said, look, we need to take them on a field trip. I said, I want them to go visit Morehouse. He said, Roszalyn, he said, and so I told my husband, I said, look, I need you to help me raise some funds. You sat on all these boards and things. I need you to come up with some funding to help us take these boys to Morehouse. And so he called some people, and we got some sponsors. And so I said, Roger, when they go, I want them to look good. And so I called the chairman of the Chamber of Commerce, was a friend of my husband. So I called him, and I said, Bob Quick, this is Roz Akins. I said, give me the names of 3 people who are part of the chamber, who have a love for kids, but more importantly, they are in the clothing business. And so he gave me the names of 3 men. And so I called these 3 men, invited them to my house for lunch along with Bob Quick. And man, I fried chicken, I had green beans, macaroni and cheese, corn pudding. I laid out the soul food. And so I told them about starting this academy and how we wanted to take these boys to visit Morehouse. And I needed them to have black suits because any of them had suits. Mm-hmm. And so I said, I want them all to have a black suit. I want them to have dress shoes. I want them to have shirt and tie. And I said, I believe you three men could help me with that. And I said, but before you all give me an answer, let me go get this peach cobbler and bring it out. And so by the time I got that peach cobbler, after them green beans, the chicken and all that, and put a scoop of ice cream on it, they said, whatever you want, Miss Akins. They committed to buying 50 black suits, 50 ties, 50 pair of shoes. And so here we go on our first field trip. The 3 of us with these boys taking them to Morehouse.
And tell us about Morehouse and why you chose Morehouse.
I chose Morehouse, first of all, because it's an all-male college where some of the most prestigious and great African-American men have graduated from, like Dr. Martin Luther King, Benjamin Mays, and all these great African-Americans we had told them about. And so just to have them on that campus.
In Atlanta.
To see young men who are being successful. And so we stepped off that bus. You guys, you should have seen, they felt so good about themselves. But here's what really hurt. Everybody wanted to know if they were a singing group. And it was my joy to say, no, they're an academic group. Mm-hmm. So they got to go on campus that day. It was just amazing.
What was their age group?
Oh, these were all middle school boys.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm-hmm. All middle school boys, 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. Mm-hmm. And so some of them had never stayed in a hotel. Mm-hmm. So we had a chartered bus, and we did 3 days there. We took them to the aquarium. We took them to all these places. We took them to Dr. Martin Luther King, to Ebenezer, to his gravesite, all of this, letting them see their history.